Oh my goodness, I am so happy. Hold on, let me just get the tweet out real quick. Oh my goodness. I'm like so happy, bro. I'm so happy. Like, I was gonna say you don't understand, but you guys understand. You guys understand. I'm so happy, bro. This is like peak happiness. Like, I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Let me get the tweet out. Oh my goodness, bro. Let's go. Yo, I gotta like charge myself because like this is gonna be. I'm sorry. I'm sure I'm gonna be yelling and all that stuff. Like, I'm really. It's up. All right, I just have a message for the people, and then we can get started. Well, you can't really see it in the blue and orange, but they said to G League him! They really said to G League him, bro. Oh. I'm sorry. Let me turn it down. That was loud. Wow. Hold on. They said to G League, my guy. They really said to G League him. Oh my goodness, bro. What a game. All right, here we go. It's lit. Like, it's lit. I'm sorry. I'm about to sweat. All of that. Like, we here. You feel me? We understand. We all on the same page. Damn. I might have to come out this hoodie. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Prosperity with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Prosperity. I'm I Hate Sean, and the Knicks got a blowout, but more importantly, everything. Julius Randle becomes the first Knick since Mark Jackson to get multiple triple-doubles in one season. It's a beautiful thing. A 26-point triple-double on 15 shots is amazing, bro. Like, amazing. But beyond that, RJ Barrett, 32 points on 57% from the field. They said to G League him. Stop playing with my guy. 20 points in 5 of his last 6. 3 straight 20-point games. 32 career high. It's too easy. I don't care that Lou Dort's on the other side. I don't care who's on the other side. And honestly, I don't care that they were missing Shea. Yeah, that's reflected in the outcome of the game and all of that, sure. But the Thunder are a top 10 defensive team. I don't think that they suddenly became a bad defensive team because Shea wasn't playing. RJ Barrett, 32 points, 57% from the field. Stop playing with my guy. Emmanuel Quickly, 21 points. It was so beautiful seeing IQ and RJ out there together for extended stretches and both going off together and not in spite of each other. It's not like they play so well off of each other. They're both succeeding. RJ getting out in transition and having a real point guard on the floor that he can actually kick the ball out to in transition and the quick knocking it down. Bro, this was so amazing, bro. What a game. I mean, shout out to Reggie. Also, he hit threes today. That was a good thing. But, I mean, wow, bro. Like, they really pissed me off at first. I said in pregame I wasn't going to be satisfied with anything less than a blowout. And they got off to a really slow start, and I was really upset, and I was pissed off. I was really upset. I was pissed off. We pulled it together going into halftime, came out in the second half, and did what we were supposed to do. And it was beautiful basketball, bro. And honestly, like, it came, I think Tommy Beer posted this stat the other day where it said how much better we were. Like, our lineup of IQ, RJ, and Randall on the floor, and it was our highest net rating, and the one with Elf was the second lowest. And we're so much better with them on the floor together, and they play so well together. When IQ was in the people complain about IQ not distributing enough or being enough of a floor general, he doesn't have to be that. Julius Randle had a triple-double today. We are good in terms of like primary creation. We are good. We have a jumbo initiator. We also have RJ, who's a great wing initiator. We are good. Without Alfred, RJ doesn't get to 30 points if Alfred's playing today. RJ doesn't get to 21 shots if Alfred's playing today. I don't know how many, I don't know. I would like to go back and look at some things. RJ's been playing pretty well all year. Like we said, 5 of his last 6 games, he's had 20 points. I don't think he's gotten many times to shoot 20 times this year. And he shot 57%. He should be getting more attempts. He should be a higher focus on the offense. And so I'm so glad. Once again, shout out to Alfred Payton for having a sore hamstring and sitting this one out and allowing RJ to have some fun. Oh my goodness. And allowing Julius to have some fun. Do you think Julius gets all those assists if the floor is shrunk and he's kicking it out to Alfred? No. Offense is so much easier and better when we have good basketball players on the floor. Like, you got to put the guys who play well offensively together so that they can play off of each other as well. You can't, my bad. Let's get to the comments, man. Let's get to the comments. Oh, my goodness. I am so hyped. I already know we going up. Yeah, let's go. You know what it is. You know what it is, Hawkeye. Christian, oh, yeah, this is going to be fun. You know it. You already know. We going up, bro. We going up. I got all the energy. We going up. This is amazing. We live, baby. You already know what it is, Morris. We live as hell. Clean hoodie, too. You know what it is. Heart on my sleeve hoodies. Impossible. Pre-order link is dropping. I need to drop that, honestly, this weekend or early next week. These stimmies are dropping, so people are going to be looking to spend money. So, if you want a heart on my sleeve hoodie, it'll be in this color. It'll be in lavender and also in light blue. And also go to TKW, and we have... shout out to everybody who bought the Lucky Lefties shirts. Those are great. Ryan is honestly a genius, bro. I don't think we get to speak about that enough because Ryan's pretty quiet. But I will be loud for him, bro. If you guys saw that promo, not promo video, but coming into the second half of the season, the Knicks blew it a little bit by coming out and laying a dud. But that video he put together, that was his first time doing video editing. That's insane. He dropped 50 in his debut. It was amazing. So shout out to Ryan, bro. He makes the dopest shit. And he makes it's huge. So I don't say that enough. He's amazing. I love RJ Barrett. Yo, they sent to G League, my guy, bro. They really did. He brings me so much joy. RJ Barrett is a 3-level scorer in year 2. In year 2. Stop playing with my guy, bro. Stop it. Stop playing with RJ Barrett. And then the Thunder announcers on the NBA TV broadcast, they were like, oh, would you believe me if I told you that RJ is the person with the most points, only 20 and under in the NBA, most points? Duh. Of course. Of course I believe. Stop playing with my guy, bro. They played with my guy for so long that they didn't realize who they were playing with. But it's okay. We are here, bro. We are here. Oh, my goodness. Matter of fact, I have an RJ Barrett song. I have to, go record that and drop that ASAP because, wow. Oh, my goodness. This is, peak time. What an excellent performance. Oh, my goodness, bro. We've been waiting for this 30-piece for so long, bro. And so is he. You saw the big smile on his face when he got it. Oh, my emotions. Oh, my goodness. RJ 30 bomb. Yes, sir. Damn, my voice cracked a little bit. I don't even care, bro. We here. We lit. It's up. It's up. RJ 30-piece, Randall Monster triple-double, IQ 21 points and 33 minutes. My guy was hooping. Put him on the floor, bro. Good things are going to happen. When you have IQ out there, offense is easier for everybody involved, man. He makes the whole team, everything, bro, everything. It is not a coincidence. As the coincidence said, it is not a coincidence, bro, that RJ and Julius were performing like this while they were playing with IQ. You put good players on the floor together and good things are going to happen. Does that mean that Julius is going to have a triple-double and RJ have 30 every single night? That's not what that means. That's not what we're saying. But this is something that doesn't happen, and it's something that can happen. Clearly, as we just saw, it can happen, yo. And even Burks off the bench with 15, that was nice, very solid, bro. We got 29 combined points out of Alec Burks and Reggie Bullock today. If we get 29 combined points from Alec Burks and Reggie Bullock, I don't think we lose a lot of games. I don't think we lose a lot of games when you got especially if you got Julius, RJ, IQ out there together. I mean, Julius had 26, but it's not like he can go get that any night. RJ's had 20 over the last 3 games. Like, he went up and got 32 tonight. IQ putting up the points he puts. But, like, just the fact, part of what hurts us sometimes is not having that production from the 2 spot. And both of them will be off or be inconsistent. So we rarely get games where they both score well. So 29 combined points from, hey, shout out to them, man. I'm very loud about it when Reggie Bullock plays like shit, or when Reggie Bullock shoots like shit, or I feel like he's holding us back. And he wasn't perfect today. I mean, it wasn't the greatest game of all time, but I'm not going to act like a guy has to play the greatest game of all time to get, like, we're not asking for much, bro, as you can see, because Reggie was 4 for 11 today. That's not great, honestly. That's 4 for 11 is what? Like, probably 35%? That's average. That's cool. That's all we need, bro. Give me average. Give me average. Like, you hit 4 threes. If you hit 4 threes, I'm not going to say you had a bad game. I don't care. I can't. You hit 4 threes. You could have been, it could have been better. Sure. He could have. He does a lot of things he doesn't do for us, but if you hit 4 threes, you did something. And he defended well. I don't want people giving the defense too much credit, though. Lou Dort is not one of those guys where it's like, yo, we need somebody to stop Lou Dort tonight. Like, so if he's playing good defense, like, I mean, Lou Dort is not the hardest guy to stop. Like, it's, you know, so relax. Don't act like he's Kawhi. Like, it's, you know, like, it was Lou Dort. But, great, hey, good job, Reggie. I'm not taking back anything I said about you, because all I said is that you don't do it consistently. So doing it once, you had a 7 3-pointer game a couple months ago, and, you know, then you went back to, so listen, if you are able to hit shots consistently, and all fairness to Reggie, I feel like without Elfrid, I feel like he's one of the people that also benefits from Elfrid being removed, because the floor is open, you know, the ball is moving more, and I feel like those, I think in anybody's case, especially as a shooter, those rhythm threes, like, are just easier, bro. Like, they're just, you know, I mean, we're going to miss some of them, and they don't all go in, but those rhythm threes are easier. And he even got more threes. I don't think Reggie often takes 11 threes. But there were just more shots available because the ball was moving. And the Thunder are not a bad defensive team. Like we said, they're a top 10 defense. I didn't even know that. They're a top 10 defense, and Shea being out affects them for sure, and definitely affects them offensively. But I don't think it makes them not a good defense all of a sudden. Like, they're still a good defensive team. They're clearly coached well defensively. Lou Dort is still on the floor. Like, they're a good defensive team. But, like, if you just move the ball, bro, like, and the floor is spaced and open, the way the guys have to react to things. IQ got his floater mojo back today, man. Like, oh, yo, we love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. Here we go. My bad, guys. I got all. What's up, my dude? Yeah, what's going on? We going up for sure. Knicks Ted, we in the building. Talk to RJ Nice, man. You heard it? You heard it? Exactly. Let him know, Mega Man. Talk to RJ Nice. Stop playing with my guy. They said to G League him. I shouldn't have written it in the orange and blue. I won't do that next time. It doesn't show up. You see, Michael? They said to G League him. Those fools. Those. They said to G League him. Those fools. Those dumbasses, those imbeciles, those half-wits. I hope they don't have a platform anymore, and I never say that about people. But they said to G League him. I can't believe it, bro. And not even just them. There were a lot of stupid people, bro. And, like, we saw, especially the people who be in Postgame Prosperity, we saw y'all. And not y'all, because y'all not watching. The people who watch, you know, we don't say stupid shit like that. But, yo, we saw the haters. We saw the naysayers that were saying all that nasty shit about RJ, Knicks fans included, not even, as recently as like 2 weeks ago. And when it happened, I was like, yo, you sign up to look stupid every week. Remember, I got to go back and find that. Or if anybody else, like, I got to go find that. I don't remember which game that was. But yeah, I got to go look and see a game where RJ had a bad game and know that people were saying stupid shit, and then go find the show from that date. Because it was like, yo, in a week or two, he's going to be going off and we all going to be going crazy. Don't come celebrate with us. Like, nah, bro. Keep that over there. Like, stop the phony shit, bro. We not rocking with it. Like, we're not rocking with it. Stop playing with us. Talk to RJ Nice, bro, for real. Like, watch how you speak on RJ Barrett. Like, watch how you speak on his name, for real. We're done with the disrespect. We're not tolerating it. We're not putting up with it, and clearly he's not either. Look at the way he's playing, bro. This is amazing. Stop playing with my guy, seriously. Jamal, I'm smiling ear to ear for RJ. They said Harrell was better. They said Harrell was better. They said Cam Reddish was better. They said PJ Washington was better. They said Terrence Davis was better. Like, oh my goodness. The disrespect that was aimed toward RJ Barrett is insane. I'm so happy for him, bro. I really am. I feel you, Jamal. It's beautiful. I'm so happy for RJ. I'm so happy for me. I'm so happy for us. This is just such a beautiful moment. Like, you know, and other people wouldn't understand. Maybe they would probably be like, oh, you had to wait all this time for him to score that, blah, 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 whatever. We've seen RJ, and we've seen what he does on a night-in, night-out basis. We've seen how close he's gotten 30 a couple times, how just the way that it was tonight, man. Second half, RJ is on a tear. Like, since the All-Star, even last, we were terrible the other night. RJ Barrett was not. And he looks ready. He's attacking. He's under control. He's taking what the defense gives him. He's getting to the rack. He's finishing in traffic. He's finishing through contact. He's hitting from mid-range. He's still shooting like 50% from three. This is so amazing, bro. Like, oh, man. And then the Julius Randle. And I'm sorry, Julius. Like, you know, but like the Julius Randle triple-double, bro. Like, oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Like 26, 12, and 11. Oh, no, 26, 12, and 12. 26, 12, and 12. 8 for 15 from the field. It's too easy. It's too easy. My guy only had to take 15 shots. Came up with a 26-point triple-double. Stop playing with my guy, bro. All-star. What a bounce-back game. And I think I said after last game, I was like, yo, a triple-double for Julius. I'm going to go check the last post-game show. I think I said I see a Julius triple-double coming. Like, oh, man. Wow. Profit. But, yeah, man. This is so amazing, bro. This is so amazing. Boom, 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 boom. Hope everyone's Saturday is good. Hit the like button. Salute, Hawkeye. I appreciate you for real. I really hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Actually, I know that for the most, we're probably this definitely improved all of our Saturdays. I don't know if we were having a good Saturday before this. I don't know what everybody's got going on. I really do hope everybody's having a great Saturday. But what a great moment on our Saturday, bro. Like, and to be having post-game prosperity with the sun out, you feel me? I hope that you guys go on and enjoy the rest of your weekends, but we're definitely going to enjoy this time right here, man. My guy, RJ Barrett, 32 points, 57% from the field. Stop playing with him. Emmanuel quickly, 21 points, got his floater mojo back, knocking it down from three. The Thunder announcers were just like, yo, like, you know, I was annoyed that NBA TV didn't play the MSG broadcast. Then I thought about it, and I was like, I have MSG Go. I could probably just still watch it on MSG, but I was already watching it on my TV. I was like, fuck, F it. Forget it is what I really meant to say. I don't know. The other one was slipping out. But, yeah, like, I enjoyed like seeing their perspective on the Knicks, like hearing another team, you know, Western Conference out there, and you know they don't think about us too much. They play us twice a year, so it was cool. Like, and they were like really blown away by Emmanuel quickly. They were like, yo, like he won't miss, and it was really dope, man. Like, and hearing them say what they said about RJ, hearing the respect they have for Julius Randle, the respect they have for us defensively, number one defense in the NBA. You know it, you see it, number one defense in the NBA. And I've been saying, like, with a defense this good, there's no way we should be like a middle of the pack team. Like, we're not a 20-19, it's nice to be here. It's nice to be over 500, but we're a better team than this. Excuse me. And I just can't wait, man. Like, like the offense coming up to match the defense, and I really hope that we don't put Elfrid Payton back on the floor. I don't know. I hope the hamstring keeps him out a little longer, and we just get to see offensive performances like this against more teams, get to see RJ step into a bigger role. A guy gives you 32 points on 57% shooting. You better give him the damn ball next game. Like, RJ Barrett better get the ball, bro. Stop playing with me. He shouldn't have to sit on the side, like sit in the corner and hope that Elfrid kicks it out, which he doesn't, because once again, 40 players, I don't know if it was backwards or not, but one way or another, 40 players in the NBA have over 350 drives, and out of those 40, he is 35th in terms of pass percentage. He's only 5 people pass it out less often than him out of people who have taken 350 drives, and none of those 5 are point guards. So get that man off the floor. He is poisonous to the team, or to the offense. You know, it's not good. He doesn't help us, but we won't harp on him today. He didn't play. Shout out to him for that. And look what happens when he doesn't play, bro. RJ, I would like to see somebody, if anybody's out there, maybe somebody did in the comments already, or if anything, tweet me. I don't know. If anybody, how many times, when's the last time, when's the last time, any of those? I feel like the answer's probably the same in some way. How many times, when's the last time RJ took 21 shots? I don't really see RJ get 21 shots very often, like, you know, and he's been efficient. Like, he's been efficient, very, very efficient recently. So, and if efficiency was still true today, Beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Excellent performance. Excellent game from Julius Randle. Triple-double, 26, 12, and 12. 8 for 15 shooting. It's too easy, man. It's just another day in the office. Oh, a triple-double? I guess. You feel me? Making it happen. He got RJ his 30. After he came out of the game, RJ was at the free throw line. He was like, I think that meant a lot to the whole team. Christian says, quicken RJ minutes to the moon. To the moon, bro. Like, run it up, please. I need them on the floor together as much as possible. We've been begging for it for weeks, and you see what can happen today, and I just don't know, bro. And that's, as nice as this is, and this is prosperous, so I'm not going to, but it's just a little bit scary because it's like, it's really frustrating to see what works and see it work on the floor, see it get great results, see RJ have a career game, and then, for things to come back up for Payton in return, and we just go right back to the other thing, and Quick is playing 15 to 20 minutes. That'll break my heart, bro. Because it's one thing when I want it to happen and I'm mad it's not happening, but when I've seen it happen and work and then still don't get to see it again, that is when it drives me insane. So please, Tibbs, we are begging you truly from the bottom of our souls. Whew. Let's see. Papa Fat says, I love seeing these RJ doubters being absolutely silent. Casuals. Ain't got shit to say. Ain't nothing to say, bro. Where the hell is Wiggle Twitter today? Huh? 32 on 57%. Where's Wiggle Twitter? Where's he doesn't have a skill Twitter? Where's the jump shot is broken Twitter? Where are they? Where's that dumbass section of Knicks Twitter that likes to try to kill RJ for everything and say he needs to be traded, or that he's not good, or that we should G-League him? I also love seeing them be silent, bro. There's not shit for them to say. At all. Hawkeye, they put Dort on IQ and thought RJ wouldn't cook. They're also, I'm not going to get too spicy. But yeah, how foolish, bro. And that's beautiful. Dort is a great primary defender, you feel me? And IQ was going off to the point where they had to move their elite primary defender off of RJ Barrett. That is what happens when you have good basketball players on the court. That is why you put IQ on the floor for as many minutes as possible. I can promise you, from everything I truly believe in, have ever known about basketball, have ever thought, have ever guessed, have ever slightly insinuated, the OKC Thunder would not have switched Lou Dort onto Elfrid Payton. For what? He guards himself. He's good. He's self-check. He'll take care of it. You got to have good guys on the floor, man. You got to play your good offensive players together so that they can play with and off of each other. It's simple. It's basketball. And we saw it today, and I hope that we continue to see it because it was such a beautiful sight to see. Boom, boom, boom. RJ was spacing. It's a beautiful thing. So beautiful, Michael. So beautiful. I mean, he was just operating. He was taking his time. He was, he was looking at the defense like food all night, bro. Cutting off the ball, knocking down the kickouts. In the NBA TV postgame, they were just like, he's ready to shoot. He's shot ready. He is, always. He's got those hands there. He's got his hands in the shooting pocket. He catches it, goes right into his motion. It's a consistent motion. I believe in the shot when it's going up, bro, and it's so beautiful to be here with RJ in year 2. Yeah. He's only 20, bro. He's only 20. He's only 20. 32%, 32 points, 57%. 20 years old. Stop playing with my guy, bro. He is not one of them. IQ, Randall, RJ lineups greater than. Exactly, Jamal. You see it. RJ plus Julius plus IQ equals greatness. Which is greater than greatness, synonyms. Okay, Leo in all caps, say less. Hold on. Julius Randle comeback triple-double. RJ over 30 points. IQ floater and scoring back. The Knicks are here, and we are a playoff team. Hey, well said, Leo. I couldn't have said it better myself. That was excellent. We are here, bro, and that kind of offense humming like that with this number 1 defense. I also love the way that IQ played defense today. There were a couple times he was taken advantage of because of his size, and that's going to happen. But, he makes up for it offensively with more than that. But he's just well-positioned. He's active in the passing lanes. He bullied Theo Maldo in the backcourt. Give me that shit. And then gave it right back to RJ. Those are big plays. Those are big moments in games. And he was just engaged. He's in the right spots. He rotates well. He got a box out and like was like clapping up after and went to go dap Frank up. That was real cool. It's kind of like off the camera, but the box out was a big box out. Like, and it was against the big. Like, but he just makes it happen, bro. He's out there fighting. He's in the right place. He's making the right plays. Shout out to Emmanuel quickly, bro. I love watching him play basketball so much. And him and RJ together, man, like, yo, when this team gets Mitch back, bro, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. When this team gets Mitch back, especially if Elver's not on the floor, it's going to be so beautiful. The spacing, having a big with that much gravity as a role man, I mean, it's going to just improve the spacing even more. Once again, we appreciate Nerlens, what he's done in his absence. But, just watching him, some of the passes he drops and the bobbles, and it's just like, damn, man, like, and Mitch's activity, I can't wait for Mitch to get back, especially with the floor being properly spaced. It's going to be insane. I think that Mitch had a lot of gravity as a roll man on the floor with no spacing, and that's last year and this year. Like, he just has a lot of gravity. Like, you have to you gotta touch him. You gotta make sure. So, him plus the spacing, I feel like, one, he'll improve the spacing, and the spacing will improve the space for him. Like, I think there's just going to be a lot of opportunities all over the floor, man. I'm really excited. I love this so much. We get Derrick Rose back. That'll be nice. Getting Mitch back would be nice. Keeping Elfrid Payton far away would be wonderful. This is amazing. I'm not really sure what happened with Frank. I won't talk about it too much. We're prosperous today. But I didn't really get that. I don't understand why his leash is so short. I don't know if maybe he got hurt or something. That's the only thing that makes sense. I don't know what he could have done in those 5 minutes that would warrant benching him for the rest of the game. The 2 foul calls he got were very, very ticky-tack. I thought they were bad calls, both of them, especially the second one. He wasn't like great in his 5 minutes, but it was 5 minutes. Like, I don't think he was horrible. I wasn't like, oh my God, get him out of here. And guys get a lot of time to run up there and get cardio or do whatever they do or have bad games and still play 20, 30 minutes. So to sit a guy completely while we're shorthanded, to go no point guard lineups so that you can keep Reggie on the floor. And Reggie didn't have 4 threes at a point. At a point, he was like 1 for 6 in the game. And I'm not doing that to kill him, but I'm just saying, like, what is it that Frank is doing that makes it, I don't think that's conducive to growth or anything, or like I think we'd be hurting his development and hurting the team, because I think he can be a valuable asset in the rotation. So doing that like kind of depresses your own asset, and I don't really understand it. It's actually kind of upsetting. But you see, I had to say that quietly because everything else is we up. Hold on. Whew. All right. They told me he was a bust. They really did say that, Lenny. They really did. They really did say that. Like, I can't believe it. Like, they said he was a bust, bro, after like 50 games. They let him off the all-rookie team, bro. Really? Really? Like, stop playing with my guy, for real. Like, he's here. We're here. This is a beautiful thing, man. Like, we're a good team. It's beautiful. And we did what good teams do. Today, we had to blow the Thunder out. Nothing else would have been acceptable. A team that's not that good already, missing their best player, you beat the shit out of them. Especially coming off of a game like the last one we had. You got to come in and beat the shit out of your opponent, build some momentum going into a tough 2 games. We got Philly and Brooklyn coming up next. I want all the smoke. I'm going to keep it a buck. I want all of the smoke. Matter of fact, is that Brooklyn game in Brooklyn or is that in the Garden? Either way, like, I low-key, if my stimmy drops, I might cop a ticket and go and fly up there. But that's just me thinking out loud off the top. Y'all not that cold this week, though. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure that out. It's probably not that easy to go. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who want to. Yo, Sean, why they sleep on the 20-year-old guard RJ? I don't know why they sleep on him, Key. I have no idea. They're idiots. They're dumbasses. They're fools. They're imbeciles, half-wits, all of that. I can't believe it. IQ was such a nice, efficient game, too. A beautiful performance, bro. Like, beautiful. He was he was a huge factor. And I feel like, we saw, like, him getting the start in the second half. Once again, I don't like, what happened to Frank. But, him getting a start in the second half, you saw like how effective he was with that lineup and how good it was for him. I mean, he was good before that, but just what he added to that lineup and the way the ball was moving in the offense, and the offense was humming in the second half, honestly, and the floor was spaced, and he requires a lot of attention from a defense. And when you put a guy who requires that much attention from a defense, whether he's hitting shots, whether he's taking shots or not, the amount of attention he gets from a defense opens up the floor for your scorers. And look, I mean, one, in terms of opening the floor, making the ball swing better, like making the defense not be able to double as hard and as often and as early. But even beyond that, like, we saw it. They had to move Lou Dort, their best defender and one of the best wing defenders in the NBA, somebody who gives James Harden and shit a tough time. They had to move Lou Dort from RJ to IQ because of the way that IQ was cooking and how dangerous he was. And that, yeah, RJ's going to kill you. So, I mean, but that's what happens. That you got to put guys out there who force matchup. Like, yeah, man. It seems simple, man. We saw it today, so I just hope we keep seeing it. Boom. Wish Frank played more. I agree, Elite. As I was just saying, I'm not really sure what that was about, but we won't harp on it too long. I've already, I said what I said on it, and that's what it is. Jamal says, I feel bad for everyone who called RJ a bust. LMAO. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel bad for them at all. They're stupid. I mean, you know what? We should feel bad for people who are stupid. Because I don't know if it was necessarily their choice to be stupid. They choose to say and do the stupid things they say and do. But maybe they were just, because they're smart. A friend of mine once said, there's winners in the world, so there inevitably have to be losers. So there are people who are losers are just like, well, the balance of the world, like the natural balance of things. You feel me? I recently finished The Alchemist and the balance and things like that. So everything has, a balance to it. So, damn it, what was I saying? Winners, losers. What was the comment? Okay, stupid people. Boom. Yeah, like, when there's intelligent people or people who just understand things that make sense, there's just naturally, by the law of averages, numbers, and the balance of things, there's going to be idiots. So I don't necessarily feel bad for them, but then I guess I do feel bad for them because it might not have been their choice. They were destined to be stupid, and for that, maybe we should offer some sympathy. No G League. Yeah, don't ever say no crazy shit like that about my guy like that again. Christian says, take away their platform. I don't ever advocate for that, but in that case, they shouldn't have one. I hope that they had the self-awareness, because self-awareness is very important. I hope they had the self-awareness to take their own platform away. I feel like, if I were to ever get on the TKW podcast and say some stupid shit like G League RJ Barrett and then have to watch what's happening now, I would just be like, you know what, guys? Pod without me. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't, self-awareness is important. We just dropped a new episode of TKW podcast, by the way. So after this game, if you're still hopped up on Knicks, whatever, I mean, either way, just go check it out. Or, if you get to it later, whatever. But new episode of course, it doesn't include this game, but we recorded it last night. So, yeah. Boom. Alex says, IQ, RJ Randall, elite playing today. Burks and Bullock came up with needed baskets, and Noel blocked Dort on a huge dunk. Great game despite terrible first half defense. Very well said, Alex. Great game despite terrible first half defense. IQ, RJ, and Randall were elite tonight. It was beautiful. I need to see them three to just start Emmanuel quickly, bro. Stop with all the cute shit. Start Emmanuel quickly. He needs to be on the floor with those guys. If you're not going to start him, at least find a way to make sure that he's on the floor with those guys. That lineup that had IQ, Burks, Bullock, Obi, Gibson. I love IQ. And because I love IQ, I don't love that lineup for him. You can put him in there in stretches if you want to develop that part of him, have him creating, running the pick and roll, creating for other guys, and just being the guy you're going through right now. That's cool. But at the end of the day, the thing that's going to make him best and the team the best is putting him out there with RJ and Randall and giving them exactly what they need, which is spacing. And then that part of him that's not as developed or that's not. And honestly, I saw somebody, even when IQ had 12 points, there were people like, oh, he doesn't have any assists. He's not moving the ball, blah, blah. Shut the hell up. You know what? Let me not. I think that a lot of people have a preconceived notion or predetermined thing. There's a lot of robotics to some people's understanding of basketball where a point guard is just supposed to have, he's supposed to be out there and just diming everybody up or setting everything up, which I honestly don't get because you guys, those people who are complaining, the people who complain about IQ like that are normally the people who are, you see Avies and things you see names, display names, whatever. You see even the things I've kind of tuned out, I can see who's saying it. So the people who say those things about IQ are the same people who will defend Elfrid Payton, which is crazy because as we learned last game, out of the 34 games Elf has played in, he's gotten 5 or more assists. He's gotten five. Let me not say 5 or more because that sounds like we're asking for a lot from him. He's gotten 5 assists 9 times. He doesn't move the ball. The stat we had earlier, out of 40 people who have driven to the basket, who have 350 drives, he's 35th. Shout out to Tom Piccolo for that stat. He's 35th and out of 40. And there are the 5 people below him, none of them are point guards. So all of a sudden now, when IQ is out there scoring, he was 5 for 6 when people were complaining about that. No. But yeah, like, just relax, bro. Like, that's not every point guard plays that way. That doesn't have to be what he's doing right now. He gives us elite scoring. He makes everybody on the floor better. He opens the floor up. And Julius had 12 assists today. So that's cool. IQ doesn't have to do that. He can be our tertiary playmaker. Honestly, like, he can be the 3rd guy we run the offense to if we really want to. It can be Julius, RJ, and then IQ in spots. Like, that's it. He doesn't have to be some elite, like, playmaker to be able to go out there and play. Like, that's not the case. And he's not even a bad playmaker. But that way that lineup was constructed, it was basically like, hey, kid, go score. Like, we're running the pick and roll. It's not like he had an elite roll threat or anything because they weren't running it with Obi. They're just kind of getting him screens with Taj, try to get switches or whatever. Like, so he's just attacking. Like, let him. He's 5 for 6. Why are you complaining about the 5 for 6 guy attacking? I don't get people. I don't care who it is. If you're 5 for 6, go ahead, bro. Especially if 2 of those are threes. Like, bro, do what you want to do. Like, so yeah, him being on the floor, RJ and Julius it helps everybody. It's the most optimal situation. So even if they're not going to start him, which I would disagree with at this point, we just looked better when he was out there and for long stretches. But if you're not going to start him, at least make sure he's getting more minutes and getting more of those minutes with RJ and Julius. He makes them like they all make each other better, bro. Like, yeah, man, it's simple math. It's simple basketball. And yeah, once again, 29 points from Bullock and Burks is huge. That is huge, bro. And we say it a lot when they have off games, whatever. They weren't even perfect or great tonight, but we're not asking them to be perfect or great. That's the thing. And that's why when people are always trying to like shoot bail for them or like act like we're being harsh or unfair or unrealistic fans, it's just like, bro, we are asking a guy to be average. Like, we're asking a guy to do something. That is all. So, and not so much with Burks. We don't have that issue with him as much. He's inconsistent, but whatever. But it's just like, yo, give us something. So to get 14 and 15 from them, and 29, in total, that's a huge like boost to us. Like, that helps us a lot. So I'm really glad for that, man. I appreciate that from them, and we gotta make sure we're loud about that too. Like, if I'm gonna be loud about what you're not giving us, if we get something from you, I'm gonna be loud about it. Boom. It's great to see RJ play with a good point guard. So amazing, bro. So amazing. One of my favorite things was just seeing RJ get out in transition and then be able to kick it out to the wing and quick knock the 3 down, man. I was like, oh, this is like basketball. Like, getting out and running, RJ being able to operate in transition, and then having a guard that he can find for 3-pointers, a transition 3 from a guard. Man, oh my goodness. They said Tyler Herro, LMAO. Exactly, Key. Tyler Herro. They said that Tyler Herro was better than RJ. Like, and they really believed it when they said it, bro. Terrence Davis, like, Rui Hachimura, like, all these people I heard about being better than RJ, like, oh my goodness. It blows my mind, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe they, said those things out loud. With their like, it's wild to say certain shit. Like, there's certain people who, like, say things from burners or whatever. And, when there's a burner account saying some real stupid shit or something with, like, a default Avi saying some wild shit, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, you just get on the internet to say wild shit. You're a troll. Or you're just stupid. But, like, people who, like, put their names and faces to the stupid shit they say, like, you got your Avi, you feel me? You got, like, your kids in your picture. Like, yo, like, does your son know his dad's an idiot? Like, so, like, just relax. Like, watch how you speak on RJ Barrett, for real. Rock the RJ statement for the first time today. Might have to keep it going so he stays hard. Leo, it is now your responsibility and your civic duty as a Knicks fan to rock that every single game until we say other. Like, you gotta wear that. Wear it. Yeah, you're right. We are dependent. Like, keep wearing that shit. Cause wow, this is career nights. Not night, but I mean night. Whatever. It's basketball. Career night, bro. Amazing. What a moment, bro. 32 points on 57% shooting. There aren't a lot of people in the NBA that do that. Not to say he does it every night or anything like that, but, like, just 32 points on 57%. I would like to, I'm not that, I want to get better at like diving through very, very specific stats because I be having questions sometimes. But like, I would like to see this season how many players have, like, you know, who's had a 32-point game, but not just who's had a 32-point game, who's had 32 points on 55% or better. And I want to see what the company is for that. Prosper, my brother. Hulk Hogan voice. You already know what it is. You already know what it is, Key. We here, bro. We here. 10 toes, every single one of us, and they can't handle it. Back over 500. I don't want to go under 500 again. It's going to be tough because we're one game over 500, and we got back-to-back tough ones against Brooklyn and Philly. But, man, like, the way the offense is playing today, I just hope that we can keep that up, not have any, you know, horrible defensive starts like we had. If we tighten up the defense and, you know, move the ball around and score like we did today, man, like, anything is possible. So let's go get it, man. Let's go. Like, I want the smoke. Let's see. It's a real. I'm glad we got this for momentum to feel better, you know, and to see what we can do. The confidence is higher now. You know, losing this game after getting blown out by Milwaukee would have just been a real tough one to go have those back-to-back, because it's a tough back-to-back, you know, scenario. But I mean, I'm ready. They look ready. So let's go get it. I want the smoke. I want to see, like, let's see where we stand against these teams. It's chicken nuggets out here for the RJ and Randall and RJ show. Exactly, James. It was beautiful, man. Like, it was so beautiful. And they've really been doing that two-man thing, like, for weeks now. Like, it's just, you know, like, honestly, it's been all season. RJ's had slumps or whatever, you know, moments that weren't as consistent offensively, but he's been pretty consistent offensively for quite some time now. Even some of the apparent struggles at one point were really just like his role being played with and tampered with, and, you know, him playing less than 30 minutes, less than 25 minutes certain games, not coming back in the fourth quarter, all kind of disrespectful shit. RJ Barrett is a rising star, bro. Most points out of anybody in the league, 20 or under. Rising star, automatically. Like, I don't even, sometimes people like jump through hoops and shit to try to like say weird shit about RJ or not give him the props he deserves. That is a rising star, bro. Like, that is our guy. Like, it's a beautiful thing to see. RJ Barrett, man. 32 points, 57%. Once again, I'd like to see the company. I feel pretty confident saying that's very, very, very solid, damn near elite company. Boom. Oh, the comments just be moving. Okay. Michael said, we do need Mitch back soon. Nerlens just doesn't cut it at times. Bro, yeah, we need Mitch back soon, bro. I really hope it's real soon. I mean, what? Now it's been... when's the last time Mitch played? I feel like it's been like a smooth, like, 3 weeks at least. So it's got to be like another week or two. I'm really going to get excited when we hear that he's back in practice and things like that. Because, yeah, when this team gets Mitchell Robinson back, especially if we're able to, like, keep a good record going forward, if we're able to float around 500, stay above 500, whatever it is, and fix the rotation out with the guards as far as who needs to be on the floor and who doesn't, and the things that make it most optimal for basketball and, you know, high performance and guys to be able to have big games. If we figure all that out and then get Mitchell Robinson back, it's going to be like entering the final stone in the glove for the Infinity Stones. Like that's really, I'm going to feel like Thanos, and we're going to snap away the Eastern Conference. Boom. If there's no Rose or Elf, I better see an IQ start. Bro, at this point, I want to see an IQ start no matter what. But I feel you, Christian. Like, we got to, yeah, you got to start IQ, bro. You got to see it now. Like, if we, yeah, start Emmanuel quickly, bro. If we do some weird shit, like start Alec Burks at point guard, I'm going to be sick, bro. Like, I'll start him, like, just play that man. Start that man, play that man, all of that. Landis says, let's go, bro. Let's get it. I can't lie. Reggie was half decent, but still still how you going to give Frank 7 minutes after you start him? Yeah, Landis, didn't like that at all. Didn't like how he did Frank today. Not really sure why the leash is so short or what even he did to deserve that. Reggie was much better today, you feel me? Not excellent, not perfect, not even great, but solid. And that's all we need. Just give us solid, bro. Thank you. For real. I'm not going to come in here and act like you're the greatest, but like, that would be 4 for 11 isn't amazing, but it's 4 threes. I don't care. You took 11. Shoot. Go ahead. Shoot the ball. You're a shooter. Shoot the fucking ball and make some. Like, that's cool. I said the F word. Damn it. I was doing so well. It wasn't like one of those sharp, harsh ones, or like, but it slipped, and I apologize. Because like the other day I was watching it, And I was just like, yo, I wonder if anybody like watches this in their living room, like, and their kids be there. And I'm just like, because I don't drop a lot of F-bombs, but like the ones that I do drop, I'm like, I wonder if anybody like looks at their kid, like, so I be trying. I really do my best. There's, boom, boom. All right, but what comment am I on? James said, what's next, guys? Time to show out on national TV in Barclays. Bro, that would go crazy, bro. Oh, my God. Hey. If we win that Brooklyn game on national TV, we got to burn this shit down. We got to burn this shit to the ground. We have to burn Twitter down, bro. Like, for real. Like, so let's charge up for the next couple days, build that up, because if it happens, we're burning it down. When RJ got the N1 to go over 30, I went crazy. IQ running some more organized offense too. Good to see Julius bounce back and punish them in the mid-range. RJ and IQ recruiting Shea. Hey, that'd be crazy. I'm with it. Didn't Shea? Where did Shea go? Kentucky? Nah, they're not getting rid of him for shit. But well said, that guy. That's literally your name on here. If you got a name and you would like me to use it when I see that guy, damn it to me. Let me know. But yeah, when RJ got the N1, bro, I went nuts. Like, I literally was jumping up and down, screaming. I was so happy. I guess my stream was a little bit behind, probably like I don't know, maybe 5 seconds. Because I had tweeted about RJ about to get 30. I was like, please, RJ, get one more bucket. And then somebody, I can't remember what somebody tweeted me and I was like, let's go. And I was like, oh, he got it. Oh my God. So I was getting real hyped. And I saw him cut and he got and even if like it was a beautiful finish, it was a beautiful play to get an N1 on. Like, oh my, he's just so nice, bro. He's just so good. He's just so good. And I'm so happy. Oh man. Yeah, and the Julius bounce back was huge. 26 points, triple-double, 15 shots. Like, come on, it's too easy. And RJ and IQ recruiting Shea, that would be... Listen, man, IQ, Shea, RJ would be a crazy... But, we're not going to do that. There's no point in doing that. But that would be amazing. Michael says, we never need to see Elf again. It's been long enough, bro. It's been way too long. We don't need to see him ever again, but I don't have the faith in Tibbs to do that. Whenever it does happen, though, it'll be the best thing. It'll honestly, the day that we stop playing Elf, if it happens this season, hopefully, I'm praying it does. It has to. It just has to. At some point, you just have to use some logic. But yeah, the day that we stop playing Elf will easily be one of the best days in recent Knicks history. We haven't made the playoffs since 2013. So that's going on 8 years. So it's just like something that propels us forward. Like, that's going to propel this team forward for sure. And it's going to be a huge thing. It's going to make us a much better team, and it's going to secure us a playoff spot. I think it'll secure us a top 6 playoff spot. I think this team without Elfrid Payton on the floor is a top 6 team, and we don't have to be in the play-in. And I fully believe that, and I will continue to do so. So yeah, it'll be one of the best days in recent franchise history. Knox Swat says, quickly is doing it. Oh, man, what a game today, man. Very efficient. That floater going back in is so poetic. It's beautiful to see. It's been a few rough games of him with it, but he got it to go, and he got into a rhythm with it. It was beautiful. He was, like, really unstoppable with them. And, oh, man, it was so nice. Boom. Jamal said, shout out Burks for low-key taking over a bit while the bench was in. Also, shout out Taj for solid rebounding and defense in his minutes. Very well said, Jamal. Yeah, Burks definitely did a good job in that stretch. That N1 was crazy. It was like, whoa, like, I don't... But, he really was a guy. And that's the thing. In spurts, Burks can be a guy you go to. In spurts, Burks can be a guy you go to when you allow him to be a shooter. And, like those... Every once in a while, you let him get a screen. But you don't run the entire offense and have him... When he's dribbling too much, it's a problem. Like, when you're asking him to create for others and shit like that, like, nah, he doesn't need to be doing all that. Just let him be a scorer. When he can be a scorer, when he can be a shooter/scorer, he's great. He's really good for us. He's really good for us in stretches. And as a guard off the bench, all you need to do is be really good for us in stretches. We're not asking Alec Burks to be dominant the entire game, but have some good stretches, and give us what we need. And that was huge. So yeah, shout out to him once again. Him and Reggie combined for 29 points today. And that's huge. I think if Alec Burks and Reggie Bullock combine for 29 points, we're a much better basketball team. Boom. James says also low-key didn't hate Burks running point today. He didn't really he didn't do too much. When he in the times where he did do too much, it wasn't great. But like it was in moderation today, and like that's doable. I don't hate when he has the ball, period. But just don't run too much through him. Don't ask him to do too much. That's not even really a Burks thing. That's kind of a Tibbs thing. Don't ask him to do too much. Allow him to do what he's good at and do it well. When you start asking him to do too much, then he starts to tailor off in other areas too. Boom. Can't wait till Rose is back. Agreed. Can't wait. It's going to be a beautiful thing. The offense is doing really well right now, and he's going to add to that when he comes back. It's going to be really nice to see. And we hopefully is part of the, remove Elf train. Hopefully he comes back before Elfrid does. What's up, my man? What's going on, Matt? How you feeling? Excellent game. Thanks for being here. Thanks to all of y'all for being here, for real. Like, we're 51 minutes in now, and like I just been yelling and rambling, and I took way too long to get to the comments. I haven't gotten to enough of them. I'm gonna keep pushing. If y'all are here, I'm here. So shout out to you guys. We really appreciate you, me personally, and us at the Knicks wall. We appreciate your engagement. This is so cool. Like, to be able to have a fun game like that. This is one of the most fun games we've had all year. We've been waiting for RJ. Like, RJ is my lock screen on my phone. It probably won't show. Oh, well, hold on. It probably will show. Yeah, RJ is my lock screen on my phone. So, like, for him to have a huge game like this, to be able to have a big night like that, to have a career game, 32 points, 57% from the field, on the same night that Randall became the first Knicks since Mark Jackson to get multiple triple doubles in the season, and IQ had 21 points. Like, this is a huge game. This is a great day. The Knicks are a huge part of my life, period, in general. Like, they mean a lot to me. So, like, I'm very happy. So to have this much happiness and joy and be able to get on here with you guys and share that joy and share that happiness, and for you guys to be locked in and to be saying the great things you do, it's honestly a dream come true, and I can never really state that enough. So truly, like, shout out to y'all. Thank you so much. Like, it really means a lot. All right, back to the comments. Boom. Michael says, the way people slander RJ, you would have swore he's been as bad as Poku. Bro, they be talking crazy about RJ, bro. It says they said to G League him. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to use the orange and blue anymore for things that I want to be seen. Because, like, the black font, you feel me? It does it. Like, well, it says RJ plus Julius plus IQ equals greatness. If the other words weren't so close to it would probably focus better. Plus, my handwriting sucks. But, yeah, you feel me? They were talking crazy about him. And, yeah, Poku would... Listen, I don't even want to mention Poku in the same sentence as RJ Barrett. Like, he doesn't deserve it. Rose coming back is going to be overkill. He was on fire with the N1s, bro. Rose is playing so well. Rose coming back. Mitch coming back. Yo, we are a good team. We can be above the 6th seed. Like, we can be a top 6 seed, bro. We can avoid the play-in. Like, we are going to the playoffs, bro. Like, come on, son. This is beautiful. I love it here. Papa Fat says, I'm going to need apologies from all the bozos that were besmirching the good name of RJ Barrett. Apologies. Kyle says he needs him handwritten. I don't know. I don't know if I want him handwritten. I feel like that's easier, I want you to sit at your computer, and I want a typewriter. I want you to find and locate a typewriter and use it. But nah, in all seriousness, get on the computer, you feel me? Times New Roman, size 10 font, single spaced, 2 pages. 2 pages. That's not a whole lot. But, like, you got to fill the page, like, So that's what I need, because y'all were talking crazy, and I need a lot of words. Like, I don't know. You can write, because handwritten, you feel me? You can write, like, in big letters. You can stretch it out. Like, you can write, like, across to take up more space. I don't want any excuses for your handwriting. Make it very standard. Like, make a real, full apology to RJ Barrett, because y'all were talking crazy. Man, the amount of assists Reggie squandered with his missed threes, wow. Burks is great, but he takes way too many shots. Yeah, Burks shouldn't, but that's a product of him having the ball in his hands too much, honestly. Once again, allow him to be a shooter/scorer. Excuse me. Allow him to be a shooter/scorer, not the other way around. I don't want Alec Burks to be a scorer/shooter. I don't want him prioritizing trying to create first. Nah, we're good. We don't need Alec Burks creating. We have Julius Randle. We have RJ Barrett. We have Emmanuel Quickly. You got Frank. Alec Burks can create at times in spurts in situations. It's another wrinkle you can have, but that shouldn't be something that you shouldn't be running the offense through him, especially with certain guys on the floor with him. You're asking him to do too much. Let him be a shooter/scorer. I think he's much better off. I think he starts to knock some shots down. I think that he starts to get a little bit of a rhythm. But when he's trying to create first, I think that it takes him out of a rhythm, and you're asking him to do things that he doesn't necessarily need to be doing. Boom. But yeah, and Reggie did squander a lot of assists with his 7 missed threes, but he hit 4. That just, bro, the bar is not that high. For Reggie's job, I'm not asking for a lot. That's why I be so frustrated. And that's once again, I'm not going to act like him going 4 for 11 today forgives everything he's ever done. Once again, that's not even really 35. That's barely league average. So it doesn't make you a sharpshooter. But all I'm asking for, if you're going to be a 3-and-D guy, if you're going to be on the floor to be 3-and-D, make some threes. That's it. That is literally it, bro. Make some threes. He missed 7 threes today, and I don't care. Don't get me wrong. I care. I think that we need an upgrade. I think that somebody else would be much better there because, yes, he did squander a lot of assists. Even though he had a pretty good game today, he wasn't as good as he should have, as I would have liked for him to be, or as I would like somebody else to be in that spot. But I'm not going to kill him or complain because he hit 4 threes. If you hit threes, if you're productive at all, I'm going to give you that. I have to. So just be productive, bro, and I will shut the hell up. The quickly floater is so deadly. It's so good. You're right, Knox Swat. It is deadly. I mean, he really is just able, because you can't go under the screen. You can't. And he's so good at getting guys on this. If you go under the screen, he's going to burn you, bro. Lou Dort is an elite defender. He went under the screen for 0.3 seconds, and he got back out. He contested well. It's too late. You don't go under that screen. He is not one of them. I'm telling you. You just can't. So you can't go under the screen. Now you got to go over the screen. Now you're kind of behind him. Now he's using any leverage you gave him to get in there and keep you on his back. And once he keeps you on his back and the little head, the pace he dribbles at, the way he evaluates the floor, the fact that he can pull up at any moment, his quickness and his first step, you got to respect it. So you can't exactly run up on him. And then he's able to get that little floater. He's really good at creating and owning his space. And, when the floater's going, it's beautiful basketball. And, oh, man, I'm so glad to see it falling like it was today. Wait till Mitch comes back. Exactly, Rodolfo. Wait till Mitch comes back. It's going to really go up. It's going to be amazing because Nerlens, is great. As much as we appreciate him stepping in, he leaves a lot to be desired. So, offensively. So, I can't wait till Mitch gets back. Reggie sucks. Again, Reggie sucks. Knox Swat, I'm not going to disagree. He could be better. He could be better for sure. But I'm also not going to kill Reggie today. It's one of his better games. Best game. 4 for, a guy's not a sharpshooter. And not what they make him out to be. When he went 4 for 11 and it's the best game he's had in fill in the blank. I don't know. It's the best game Reggie's had in quite some time. And it was 4 for 11. That's not great. But it's not bad. It's not horrible. It's not. It's what we need. Go ahead. Thank you. Mitch and Rose, can't wait, bro. Cannot wait. Reggie sucks, man. I'd rather have Frank take his minutes. That's a fact. I&D would rather have Frank take his minutes. Once again, not gonna kill him today. Boom. If Rose and Alfred still out Monday, could finally be the day for an IQ start. I'm praying, bro. I hope we really get our IQ start. I hope the IQ gets his minutes out there with the starters, no matter who's back and who's playing. He needs to get his time. Papa Fat says, tell him, Sean, bruh, them and the casuals on Nick. I just read the comments. Them and the casuals on Knicks Fan TV after RJ's last bad game, they are silent now. I don't know what they said, and I'm not going to use this platform to speak down on another platform, except the dudes who said G League RJ Barrett. That's insane. But yeah, man, people are way too reactionary with RJ, and when people speak on RJ in negative ways or in such reactionary fashion, it shows their lack of basketball intellect, in my opinion, which is why I be calling the G League dudes idiots, dumbasses, imbeciles, and halfwits. Because if you watch the game, as Knicks fans, we watch this team. Especially if you cover them, we watch this team every game. We watch it every single game. I've watched every minute of basketball that RJ Barrett has played. So if you can watch every minute of basketball this 20-year-old kid has played and see the different things he's able to do, see the improvement, see the way his resilience, see his work ethic, and still like say some of the wild shit I be hearing about him, I have less respect for your basketball opinion. And that goes for anybody. That's regardless, like, period. RJ was taken third, and he is the third best player of that draft and getting better. Let's go. Damn, I should have read that louder. It wasn't all caps. But, Eric, you're right. RJ was taken third best player in that draft. And honestly, like, I think he's not even that far off from 2. I mean, Zion is going crazy. I love Ja Morant. I absolutely love Ja Morant. Ja Morant is one of my favorite players in the NBA. I would never watch Grizzlies games if it was not for Ja Morant. And I watched, like, if the Grizzlies are one of those teams where I want to watch more. I want to watch more of other teams. I need to watch more of other teams. But the Grizzlies are one of those teams where it's like, if they're playing, I'm going to watch it because I love watching Ja Morant play basketball. I love his feel for the game. I love the way he plays point guard. It's beautiful. I don't think he's a whole lot better than RJ. They're different players, but I don't think he's in a different class from RJ Barrett. I don't at all. RJ's playing excellent and on a playoff team. Like, it's beautiful. So, RJ's amazing. And, yeah, they really said so many people. They were acting like they let him out of the all, like he wasn't named to the all-rookie team. I don't understand. Floki, yeah, great game. Exactly, great game. Amazing. It was beautiful. I had so much fun. Such a great time. Excellent game. RJ Randall and quickly, hard eyes, exactly, Cardona. Nick, right? It's the same from Twitter. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Quite a sight to see. Quite a sight to see. It's such a great time. I love it so much. Irish says, Alfred has to go. Facts, Alfred needs to go. Alfred has had to go for quite some time, and he hasn't gone, whatever. Like, please, leave. Go. Be free. What impressed Ken Sniffy Jr. I really like that name. Ken Sniffy Jr. What impresses me about Quickly, other than his shot, is his ability to dribble and change direction so quickly and easily. He's unpredictable and can hurt you many ways. Very well said, bro. That's exactly. He does it so well, and he owns his space well, and he's very quick. You gotta respect the shot. You gotta respect the first step. You gotta respect the change of direction. You gotta respect the speed. You gotta respect all of it. You just gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. And Tibbs has to respect it too. Put my guy on the floor, make sure he's playing more than 25 minutes every night. Honestly, I think that Emmanuel Quickly should have been playing 30 minutes a game for months at this point. But whatever. At least give him the 25, bro. Like, stop playing with him, bro. Like, you're playing with him for what? And playing with him is hurting the team. Stop playing with him. Your mother says, hi, Sean. How we doing? Excellent. We are excellent. It's a very prosperous time. It's been amazing. We've been in here for an hour, and we've gone up. We had a great time. What a great Knicks win. RJ Barrett, 32 points on 57%. Career game. It was amazing to see. IQ, 21 points, super efficient. A threat from all over the place. RJ's a 3-level scorer. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. RJ Barrett is a 3-level scorer in year 2. Stop playing with him. An efficient one at that. Oh, my. We love to see it. Julius Randle, 26-point triple-double, 26, 12, and 12. Not 8 of 15 from the field, like 15 shots to get 26-point triple-double. It's too easy, bro. It's way too easy. TMB Legend says, IQ spread the floor for us, which is better for RJ and Julius. When Elf is on the floor, the paint is crowded and people sag off him from 3. TMB, exactly. And that's what I don't understand with the I have zero tolerance for Elfrid Payton, like, defenders. Like, Elfrid Payton apologists are getting mutes, possible blocks, or just rude responses, and I don't like responding rudely, so please, like, Elfrid Payton apologists, please just stay out of my mentions. Like, I can't comprehend it. I can't even meet you there. I can't relate to it at all. It makes no sense. Stop it. You look stupid, and you continue to look stupider as you continue to stand on it, because it's not even a personal thing. It's not personal at all, bro. Like, we're just better with IQ on the floor. It's very easy to see. Danny Gonzalez, let's meet, young man. If I'm out there for the game, I'm generally letting everybody know. I doubt, that game is pretty short notice, and it's like, I'm pretty sure it's New York times in New York. I mean, the Nets don't have a whole lot of fans. Let me stop. I'm not going to throw Nets shots. But, I mean, I'm sure that's a game a lot of people want to see. There's limited tickets, so I doubt I'd be able to get a ticket on such short notice. But, I mean, if the tickets are available and my stimmy drops, bro, I'm there. Like, why wouldn't I be? I'm there. So, yeah, I'll let y'all know if I'm out there. Boom. Eddie Curry or Andrea Bargnani. Listen, bro, we're having a great time. Don't bring in sad memories. But Eddie Curry, Andre Bargnani is my least favorite Knick of all time. Alfred is getting up there, but Alfred isn't. Once again, the Alfred thing isn't really personal. I hate his game. I just hate his game, and I hate his fit with the team. I don't have a problem with the guy. I actually really didn't like Andre Bargnani. Like, there was just something that I really couldn't stand him. Like, everything about it. BD4 says, Sean, I was thinking, I really think NASA should consider giving Alfred Payton a job. He'd be a fantastic astronaut. Yes. Matter of fact, I think they should send Alfred to the moon. I'm pretty sure that's where you're going with that. You feel me? Alley-oop. Like, Aiden says, great win. Move on and get ready for the big one on Monday. Exactly, man. That's exactly what we got to do. It's a great win. Great vibes. I had an amazing time here. Amazing time watching the game. Shout out to all of y'all for being here like this. It's been great. A fantastic time once again from me and on behalf of everybody at the Knicks wall. We greatly appreciate you guys. The love is felt and appreciated and reciprocated. Like, thank you guys so much. Like, from the bottom of my heart. That guy says, do you see Knicks selling on Burks at the deadline, considering we are thinking playoffs? I don't know if he's necessarily like a hot commodity right now. I think had he been playing the way he was playing when we started the season, he'd be a pretty, he would be somebody that people were definitely looking to go after. But his inconsistency as of recent, I'm pretty sure that's declined his value. And I'm not really trying to trade Burks for a second-round pick. We have more than enough second-round picks. Like, I don't really need a second-round pick. If he's going to get us something, then, like, sure. But, if we're just going to give Burks away for a second-round pick, we can just keep him. Like, we have more than enough of those. But, yeah, that's about it, man. At this point, I'm either going to ramble or repeat myself. Once again, it was an excellent time. I can't imagine what I'm going to say to close this out because I feel like I've said everything that can be said. But thank you guys so much. Can't ever say that enough, so I'll say it again. It really means a lot. It's greatly appreciated. And this really is a dream come true. This is so much fun, and I really love doing this. And we really appreciate you guys and your engagement and all of it. The podcast. Check out the TKW podcast. We just dropped an episode. Once again, it doesn't include this game because it just happened. But everything up to last night, we're here. In the second round forecast going forward. I feel like I look like a genius for some things that happened today. But, what else is new? No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, so check that out. Knickswall.com. You feel me? We have amazing writers who write so many articles about so many different things. Like, they're challenging me to become more of a reader, like, because there's so much. Any single Knick thought you have, any possible trade idea, any possible free agency thing. Draft season is starting up too, so Jess is doing excellent with that. Mike, Nick, all of them, like, they do such great work on the draft coverage. Draft season is approaching, so tap in with them for sure. Like, we haven't been as focused on everybody as a fan base. We haven't been as focused on the draft because we're winning games. We're focused on the playoffs, but that hasn't stopped them. They're still ready for draft season. So make sure you know what's going on. Whatever part of being a Knicks fan you want to like, whatever part of being a Knicks fan you're feeling at that moment, we've got you covered. Whether it's the podcast, whether it's the articles, whether it's draft, like, we have you. You feel me? So the brand is strong, and shout out to you guys because you guys are part of the reason the brand is strong. You're a part of all. Like, this is a community, and we really appreciate you. What a great night. RJ Barrett, 32 points, 57%, career high. Julius Randle, first Knick since Mark Jackson, had multiple triple-doubles in the season. IQ, being IQ, and spacing the floor for everybody, 21 points. Yeah, at this point I'm quiet because I was very loud earlier. But this was great, man. So once again, shout out to you guys. We appreciate you. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Have an excellent weekend. Monday we back at it. Pre-game prayers. We're going to need it. We need to bring all the energy. Let's carry this energy into the next week. Support the team as much as we can in any way. Let's be loud on the internet. I'm sure we're about to be going crazy about what happened. So let's keep it up, all right? Love you guys, and this is amazing. We out. Yo, the stream be ending before, like, when I watched it after, like, I'm like, okay, I clicked end stream, but I closed it out. Like, it doesn't do my closeouts for some reason. I don't understand. And I don't like that because I feel like that, like, that's the part, you feel me? Like, I really like the closeouts. I feel like it closes out pretty well. And we're like, cool, boom, boom, boom. So it just be ending abruptly. So I just added this at the end so that I can press end stream and it won't be at the part that I closed it out at. So even if this doesn't get caught on there, The other part will. This is like a solid, smooth 25, 30 seconds after. If it doesn't include this, they just don't respect me over at YouTube. All right, so